Hey, Kevin Durant was back in action last night as the Sixers and the Nets went head-to-head in Brooklyn. But Durant was not the story because Joel Embiid shined in the 8-point victory, dropping 34 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. With the Nets unable to hold on with KD and Harden available, it brings up the question of how the Nets will look with their big three when Kyrie does return. Kendrick Perkins and Monica McNutt joining us for this debate. Kendrick, let's start with you here. Which big three do you think will have the most to prove in 2022? Will it be the Lakers or the Nets?
You know what? It's hard, but I'm going to have to go with the Lakers. I'm going to have to go with the Lakers, and this is why. Because when you get a star-studded team like themselves, and we talk about all the time, all the Hall of Famers that they have, we know, one, LeBron James is still chasing to be on top, right? And he want to stack up his resume. His resume is already long, but he want to continue to grow so that he can shut up those Jordan fans out there, right? And then you have Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, yes, he's in the middle of his prime, and I know he doesn't have a lot of individual accolades, the high achievement awards, so stacking up rings for him is important. But most importantly, Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony. I think if both of those guys are able to get a championship, it does something different for their legacy. And I think when you look at Russell Westbrook in particular, a guy that has averaged triple-doubles in multiple seasons, if he could go and get a championship with that, then we start putting him in a different conversation for us all-time greats. He's already up there with the best of them, but if he could get a ring, that's a different conversation. That's why I say the pressure is more so on the big three of the with the Lakers than it is with the Nets.
Good morning, my friend Big Perk. You like my happy New Year, friend.
There we go.
Listen, let me just tilt my glasses down so I can get to you here real quick. This is tough. It was tough in terms of really sparking hairs, but I actually think that it's the Nets, Perk. And while I agree with you 100% on the Russell Westbrook and the Carmelo Anthony part of this, I think the uniqueness of the situation that the Nets are embarking on this season, allowing Kyrie to participate, or having Kyrie, I shouldn't say allowing, having him participate in just the road games, puts a different level of eyeballs and attention on this group. Also, we talked about this yesterday, this is a squad and an organization that has some free agent, well, not free agency, but has some more signing in the plans for these guys. They want to keep these guys around. This isn't a mercenary sort of situation where we know that both Melo and Russ to a lesser degree are beginning to see sort of the light at the end of the tunnel in terms of their careers. All three of these guys are still playing in their prime, and they were obviously brought together to go and win a championship. I just think that there's more pressure on them because of all that is surrounding the way in which they're going about it. I don't think anything can ever be taken away from LeBron James. Anthony Davis already won a title alongside of LeBron James, but these three, they've never done it together, and they're coming out of the East, which they're currently, I'd have to double check the standings, but they're one of the two best teams in the East, and so they are actually poised to get it done, where we see the Lakers are struggling mightily.
Right, and that goes, and that's another point. When you look at the Lakers roster, like when you look at a James Harden and a Kyrie Irving, at least if you're the Brooklyn Nets, if you don't win something, you could figure it out if those guys don't want to sign back. Like if James Harden want to go somewhere else, maybe you could construct a deal that could do a sign and trade. I don't know if you could really move Russ at this moment. I don't know how.
I don't see that.
And so when I look at the Lakers, I think, they kind of went all in. They went all in. The Brooklyn Nets, too, I don't disagree with you. It's a hard one to choose. In my opinion, both of them was under a lot of pressure. In a perfect world, to be honest, we would love to see the Lakers and the Nets battling in the finals this season in 2022 for the championship. In a perfect world. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. When you look at LeBron James, right? And people thought that he went to Los Angeles to go film movies and do all these things with Space Jam and everything else he got going on in the world. But this guy wants to win. He wants to win. When he finishes, he wants to be on top. He don't even want it to be a debate. He don't even want it to be an argument. He wanted to be known that, hey, I am him. So at the end of the day, people may say, oh, yeah, he's 37 years old. But if you watch how he's playing right now, Monica, he's playing like, hey, I'm not going to use that as an excuse.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.